Range Rover. Two words synonymous with absolute luxury, refinement, and unrivaled capability. We haven't set out to reimagine Range Rover, we've simply made it better. With its floating roofline, continuous waistline, and lower accent graphics, the smoother bonnet gives the car a more sleek and sophisticated stance, while the new grille shows the exquisite attention to detail. Inside, the new Range Rover is the embodiment of executive-class travel. Cutting-edge technology is combined with the finest British craftsmanship and ingenious stowage solutions to produce our most luxurious cabin ever. The new Touch Pro Duo infotainment system is the sleek centerpiece of the sophisticated cabin. Wider, deeper cushioned seats create an unrivaled level of comfort. The long wheelbase features 186 mm of additional legroom, and the executive class seats provide the ultimate rear passenger experience. Sleek redesigned headlights enhance the commanding upright stance of the new Range Rover, and now feature LED technology for greater efficiency and durability. At the rear, the new LED taillights have a self-assured simplicity. Dynamic integrated exhausts complement the new Range Rover's elegant looks and further enhance the vehicle's iconic design.
A Lamborghini must have the most extreme proportions, and the Urus will have a proportion that is absolutely outstanding and you have never seen on the road before. My philosophy is always expect the unexpected, and first of all, the Urus is a Lamborghini because it looks also unexpectedly beautiful. The car is outstanding in terms of architecture proportion. We took a lot of inspiration for me on two models. One is the Countach and one is the LM002. On the Countach, we took everything that is important for the design DNA of Lamborghini. The low profile, the strong angle of the side windows. Then also for me important, when you look at the front of the car, there are these diagonal lines that you can also find on the front hood of the Urus. When you see the car on the rear, the Countach is also having these diagonal lines, and we have repeated them also on the Urus when you see the car from the rear view. Another really strong influence was the LM002. This was our first super SUV, the world's first super SUV was born in the 80s, and this car was also a big influence for us. I want to name the wheel arches. I want to name the front hood with the strong power dome. These were all elements that we were influenced, but we have designed them in an unexpected way, very dynamic in the new car. A small detail, there's a small triangular air outlet on the LM002, and that was our inspiration for the little triangular air outlet on the Urus that is also proudly wearing the Italian flag.
What I wanted to tell you is that it was a great challenge for us in the research and development department, namely to find a way to inoculate the DNA of a super sports car, of a Huracan or Aventador, into such a car, in an Urus, an SUV car, which put two question marks. First of all, the height of the car, because the gravity center is very high, and the weight of this car, the mass, which is much bigger than, of course, a normal car. Our goal was to have the same DNA. Another important thing is that it must be a car that is able to move and to be driven in all road surface circumstances and conditions. So we needed a vehicle that can be used in a city, on a road, as well as on the racetrack, using the accelerator pedal, the brakes and the suspensions and any dynamic element of the vehicle in the most perfect way. But this is not enough. We needed a vehicle that can be driven on earth, stones, gravel, like a rally car, without any compromises. The other challenge we had to face was to have a car that is able to surf on desert dunes. So with a special setup this car can exploit its power and drive completely on dunes, on sand, and on any other road surface. And last but not least, low grip conditions that you can find wherever in the world, like on snow and ice. This was the goal we had, the task we assigned to our engineers. Then how did we do this? Where did we start? Since I had no graphics behind me, it's difficult to describe it, but when we start with a new project, we always have the radar diagram, which is a way for us to compare different cars and to identify the super sport car's features. So we define the profile of a super sport car by Lamborghini, and we sort of try to understand what the SUV's features are among the existing top range SUVs. And then we created the profile of Urus by taking the peculiarities of the best SUVs available, keeping it as close as possible to our super sports car. And we came to the profile of Urus, which has the Lamborghini DNA. This way we defined a sort of mission. The mission is composed of individual goals that can be attained. The first one, which is the most important for sure for Lamborghini, is the engine, the very heart of every Lamborghini. For this vehicle, we've selected a V8 twin-turbo 4-liter engine with 650 HP, 850 Newton meters. This is the very first turbo engine in Lamborghini's history, and for us, it was a very tough decision aimed at the very purpose of this car. The turbo was necessary because this car had to be able to do what I've said before, so to be driven on any road surface and overcoming any kind of obstacle.
Range Rover. Two words synonymous with absolute luxury, refinement, and unrivaled capability. Inside the new Range Rover, occupants are cocooned within a tranquil haven. New, thicker 6mm glass makes the new Range Rover our quietest drive ever and enables occupants to enjoy a first-class travel experience. The cabin air ionization system uses nanotechnology to improve the air quality inside the vehicle. The system condenses moisture from the cabin air and breaks it into tiny electrically charged particles that react with air contaminants to neutralize odors, bacteria, and allergens. Shielded by water, the particles last longer and disperse further than those from conventional ionizers, making them more effective and maintaining a healthier cabin atmosphere for longer. The ingenious gesture-activated sun blind further enhances the effortless sense of comfort and well-being inside. The blind closes automatically when the vehicle is locked, returning to its previous position when the driver returns, to help maintain a consistent cabin temperature. The gesture-activated task light has been re-engineered and repositioned for a more focused source, making the new Range Rover perfect for both work and relaxation. The executive class rear seats now offer a 40-degree powered recline for the ultimate in passenger comfort. They can also be folded to increase load space capacity. At the touch of a button, the fifth seat is replaced with the deployable rear center console, transforming the environment into the rear executive class 4-seat configuration, while the front passenger seat automatically folds away to provide even more legroom if desired. With the Comfort Controller app, seat heating, cooling, and even the hot stone massage functionality can all be controlled from your smartphone. A lightweight all-aluminium architecture underpins the new Range Rover's peerless performance. An impressive range of 6 different powertrains has been optimized to cater for all needs. Land Rover's plug-in hybrid electric vehicle represents a new and exciting chapter in the marque's distinguished history. A composed and luxurious ride with Range Rover capability and combined emissions of 64 grams per kilometre. The PHEV P400e features an efficient 2-litre Ingenium petrol engine coupled with a high-output 85 kilowatt electric motor, which deliver a combined output of 404 PS. The range of engaging petrol engines includes the exhilarating supercharged 3-litre V6 and the incredible performance of the supercharged 5-litre V8. Or choose the smooth, progressive performance of the diesel engines, ranging from the impressive 3-litre TD V6 to the exhilarating performance of the 4.4-litre twin-turbo SD V8. Peerless in all respects, this is our most capable Range Rover yet. Terrain Response 2 adjusts the vehicle's configuration to match the demands of the terrain by automatically selecting from one of 5 driving modes. The driver can also select Dynamic Mode, which tunes the suspension for tighter handling and sharper responses, or Eco Mode, where the system promotes the most efficient driving style. The ultimate Range Rover.